Hello and welcome to Access Paranormal. My name's Jamie Williams. Joining me in the studio as usual is my co-host Jonathan Sullivan.
Hello, Jamie.
And my partner in crime, Marie Spriggs.
Hello.
So, have you done anything this week, Jonathan? Well, because I haven't seen you all week. Well, apart from last night, and we'll go into that a little bit later on, won't we? Hey?
I've been watching a bit on YouTube.
No, we haven't even got to the YouTube part, but now you've said it, let's do it. So what have you been watching on YouTube?
Well, I watched a little thing called the Doddleston
You
Files.
You couldn't even say it, could you? You sound like me now. So about the Doddleston Files, what's that about?
Well, before I get into that,
Yeah.
I just wanted you to explain something to everyone.
What am I in trouble for this week? Because I'm usually in trouble for something.
Yeah. Well, I wanted your expert insight. Right. Into a column.
Yeah.
In Fate and Fortune.
Are you jealous?
Me? Jealous?
Well, to be honest with you, me and Marie were in a shop this morning, a well-known shop, right?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm like, I love design and stuff. And I said to her, let's have a look at the magazines. I want to see what kind of
Just
design
a coincidence, like.
Yeah. No, it wasn't it, Marie?
What?
It was a coincidence that
It
this
was.
turned up.
Is that what he told you, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was looking through the magazines and that. And she said, you're not buying them, Jamie. Bottom shelf for you. So anyway, I was looking through all the magazines and then we went on to the next ones. And I went, oh, we are. Here's the Take a Break's Fate and Fortune. We haven't seen that for ages, you know. It's and I was looking at the design of it and I went to Marie, hold on. I'm in one of these. I think it's the May edition. And she went, oh, right. And I went, I forgot all about that, to be honest with you. And she went, well, that's the May edition there. So we had to flick through it.
Yeah, but in the middle of March.
I know, yeah.
It's a May edition.
Well, it's the way they work, isn't it?
Yeah.
And lo and behold, there I am in the magazine.
Go on.
What?
What page?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it properly. 18. 18, right hand side. Picture of me at the top. If anybody wants it, in case you didn't hear, Fate and Fortune, and it's the Take a Break version. Page 18. I'm on it.
From an expert insight, can clothing be haunted?
Well, they did ask for an expert, and I couldn't think of
Couldn't
one.
find no one else.
I couldn't think of. I couldn't think of anyone, Jonathan.
Couldn't you?
So yeah, you know, because she said, "Do you know anybody who's an expert?" And I went, "Well, me." I know it was actually. I think I don't know. I forgot all about it. I completely forgot about it till I seen it on the shelf. But you know what? There was only 2 of them left. Only 2 magazines left.
Where did you buy the other 30?
You are just jealous. Yeah, page 18, and it's for there's one thing, it's called The Notoriously Haunted, and it says, investigating the most ghostly buildings in Britain, and this time it's the True Crime Museum in Hastings. They gave me a ring and asked me my opinion on what's in the magazine. If you want to read it, go and buy it. Especially for me. Access Paranormal Radio Podcast, Expert Insight.
And Ghost Quest.
And we've also got Jonathan, who's full of sorry, that's close to Insight, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's been edited. Jamie Williams, Ghost Quest, Liverpool.
It's certainly,
So,
well, yeah,
Yeah,
because
so
we have got
as
Ghost
you know,
Quest
we're part
Paranormal.
of that as well.
And it's,
Well,
I'll
we
tell
are
you
that.
what,
Yeah.
that is some picture to me, that, isn't
So
it?
we did get a mention, didn't we?
Yes, we
Forget the
did.
picture.
Did you?
Forget the picture.
Forget the picture. We got mentioned. Ghost Quest
Ghost
Liverpool.
Quest
There
Liverpool
we
got
are.
mentioned, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at that picture now, and that's a pin-up, isn't it?
A panel.
Right, Jonathan, wasn't
for
he
a
got
panel.
For a dartboard.
For a dartboard, yeah.
Anyway,
I think
listen,
we best go over to Jonathan.
I don't really want to talk about it because, you know, I'm quite modest about this Take a Break Fate Your Fortune page 18
I know,
version.
I know
so
you are.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's thanks for advertising it for me, Jonathan. Anyway,
That's
I wasn't
fine.
going to mention it, but
That's fine.
do you know what? Thank
Okay.
you.
You'll be sending copies out to everyone, of course.
Signed.
Crazy.
Anyway,
Yeah. Back to the proper stuff.
Back to the real stuff.
All right, so from an expert insight over across to an amateur. So, Jonathan, what were you saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's gone to your head.
Cut it there.
The Face and Fortune magazine has not gone to my head on page 18. Okay?
Right, back to it anyway.
Yeah.
I was watching YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is paranormal time travel.
Ah, right.
Can you
Okay.
explain a bit more about that?
Right. I can. So I'll just read you a little bit of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to go to YouTube and watch it.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Right, okay. So everyone else can go and do this as well. It's called
Oh, thanks.
the Doddleston Files.
Okay.
Okay. So in December 1984, so it's not a new thing.
Hmm.
And this was in it was a man called Ken Webster. He was a high school teacher. He was living with his friend Nick and his girlfriend Debbie in the small village of Doddleston, which is in Cheshire.
So it's not too far
So
away,
it's
really.
not too far away from us.
No.
Right. So one evening, the three of them were walking home from a local pub when they saw a pulsing green light coming out from their cottage windows. When they got inside, they saw something that terrified them. Though their computer wasn't connected to any network, no, it was 1985, so BBC
Yeah.
Micro.
So it'd be the
It was, they were only used for like data, weren't they, really,
Yeah.
and word processing. Where was I up to? Sorry. Everyone in the house was gone out all night. A strange message was written on the screen. A message addressed to them by name. So that'd be a little bit strange.
And it wasn't
in itself.
connected. The computer wasn't actually connected.
No. So over the next few months, more messages appeared, and eventually, Ken and his friends began corresponding with the person on the other side.
Hmm.
So it's a little bit strange. I'll just read you another little bit. At first, Ken thinks that this was a hoax or a prank. My thoughts on that? No, I don't think it would be. Not back in 1985.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And you said it was on YouTube, didn't you?
Yeah.
So is the video footage of this on YouTube, or
No.
it's just a documentary about
Yeah,
it?
it's just like a documentary type thing, yeah. There's been books wrote about it, and there's been all kinds. People try to debunk it. Some people think they can explain it. Over time, he comes to believe that not only are the messages real, but that they're being written by someone living in the very same house in the year 1541.
Well, you'd wonder how that would work, because if you think of 1541, we were quite primitive then. There was no
Yeah.
electronical kind of stuff at all, really.
Mm.
So how do these people on the other side, as it said, send messages onto something they've never even seen before?
It's a bit of a strange one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The cottage was there in the 1500s.
Yeah.
They eventually found out the name of the person.
Who the messages were from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the computer itself, through the messages. And that person was actually real. Was a real person. They also started getting a message off someone else from the year 2109.
2109.
So in the future.
So it's the future.
Yeah. So it's all a bit weird,
Well, yeah.
strange.
When you think of it like that, you know, it makes you think there's a higher plane.
It does.
Excuse me. Sorry. It makes you think there is a higher plane out there. There's got to be.
Yeah.
Like we've said before, though, you know, we're here for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to think that somebody from the 1500s sending messages on something that is relatively new to us.
Well, they tried to trick. So the person from the 1500s, they tried to trick. What I remember and what I've read, there was a church. He mentions a church.
Okay.
And so they mentioned a church to him.
Yeah.
That wasn't built at a certain date. But when they were getting the messages back, they knew that it hadn't been built.
Yeah.
Right.
So they tried to
Trick 'em.
trick them up,
Yeah.
but it didn't work.
Oh.
And the person from the future was, they said, was intercepting the messages from the past.
So they would interlink the three of them.
Yeah.
So the fella from 2109 could read the 1500s
Yeah.
messages and
And
the
pre-
1985
the
messages.
1985 ones, yeah.
It's beyond your imagination, that, isn't it? But
It's mind-boggling, I think.
it is, but we're not intelligent enough to think like that, if you get what I
No,
mean.
no.
There's got to be a higher intelligence, or, as they say, there's an astral plane where everything goes on to.
Yeah. I mean, there was more strange goings on than that.
Yeah.
Tins of cat food, all
Yeah.
piled up in like pyramid shapes
Where?
in the house, in the cottage.
And he couldn't explain it.
No.
And that they're the times when we didn't have the
And-
video cameras and things like that. We couldn't afford them then.
I
could
don't know
we?
whether it was footprints or something like that going up the wall.
No images or nothing, photographs of it.
There possibly could be online
Mhm.
somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, very strange.
It's interesting for someone
So
to
there's a
look
para-
at and look at.
There's a
look at
paranormal
that.
team in to look
Yeah.
at it all.
Yeah.
They haven't found anything.
Well, let's have a look at what happened. I know it sounds like, a strange thing, but look what happened to me when we talked about this before when we
yeah.
were down in the cellar, and there was 4 of us, and we were getting messages on a mobile phone.
Yeah.
Now you don't see many groups. In fact, you don't see any groups using mobile phones
You tend
to
not
see if any
do you?
messages come. We use them now for the apps what are on them.
Mm.
For the paranormal investigations and that. But we've never really sat there and gone, okay, we'll leave it on. Let's see if any messages come through. It could be something we could try, because it could be similar to this pad. What did you call it? Sorry, the pad. You're right.
Doddleston
The Doddles. I was thinking of paddle.
on the BBC micro.
Mm.
Yeah, because if you think about that, it could be the same thing.
Yeah, could be.
It could be something that we could be looking at.
Mm.
1985. If they can
So
do
those
it,
are,
the intelligence now. I mean, it's all digital now anyway.
Mm.
But if somebody from the 1500s can do it, it means anyone could do it from the other side, possibly.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody out there who knows about the Doddleston stories, and you want to come on the show, and you want to tell us about it, that would be fantastic. Just get in touch. The information on how to get in touch will be on a little bit later on. So, and Marie, have you
Yeah.
been up to anything? Thanks for that, Jonathan, anyway, by the way.
Yeah. Well, besides our invest, and we're all still coughing because of the dust.
Yeah,
so
'cause,
excuse our coughs.
Jonathan coughing away now.
I know.
We keep taking it in turns simply because of last night it was very dusty, wasn't it?
Yeah, what happened is, to explain, we went out last night with great friends of ours, Haunted Scouts, who invited us to a location which will be on in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks' time, or 3 weeks' time actually, because next
Yeah.
week we've got no, it will be 2 weeks' time. I've lost track of everything. It is in the early hours of the morning now, but
Yeah, and
it's 2 weeks' time, isn't it? Yeah. So if you think about this, Haunted Scouts are back in the house. But no, we've got to say, Chris and Adam, they gave us a shout and said, "Come up, record it for the show." So that'll be on in 2 weeks' time. We're not going to tell you where it is at the moment. It was a really good night. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But this week, where we're sending you into a investigation where we went into Wales, and it
Yeah.
was sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, we went to a place called Llanfyllin
Or
Workhouse,
Llanfyllin or
Llanfyllin.
something.
Something like
We
that.
can't do
anyway.
it justice.
Llanfyllin.
What is it?
I don't know.
Land? Did you say landfill?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a very difficult word to say. Just look at the poster, you'll understand
It's
what I
not
mean.
for the Welsh, it's just us.
It's us, yeah.
It's
The
us.
Welsh can say it's fine. In fact, near the end of the show, we actually recorded someone who said it properly for us, didn't he? So we'll put that on at the end of the show. But it's been hilarious trying to learn the word, hasn't it? And we still haven't learned it, to be honest with you. But it was Haunted Buildings UK. Paul Smales and his team invited. You still are, Jonathan?
Yeah.
So there'll just be me on next week because I don't think Jonathan's going to be here. We will contact him through a Ouija board at the time, though. Yeah, Paul Smales and Haunted Buildings UK who invited us as Access Paranormal to go up there. And, you know, we had a cracking night with them. It was at, what's the name? What was it called again, Jonathan?
Llanfyllin.
Llanfyllin.
Mm.
I'm sure people will know
Llanfyllin.
anyway. Yeah.
That's what I was
It's one of the most difficult words we've ever said. All we said is we're going to a workhouse, aren't we?
Yes.
We're just going to a workhouse. Nobody knew what it was called. But what a fantastic place it was.
It was funny when we arrived because it was pitch black, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In the sky.
Yeah.
And then next morning, because he ended up sleeping in the car.
Yeah.
Next morning when he ended, because we ended up staying over, and I slept in the car, didn't I?
So did
And yeah, well, you did as well.
Yeah.
And I heard somebody's voice going, "They're sleeping in the car. Somebody's sleeping in the car there." And I popped my head up and just waved to him. And when I turned round, I thought, "Oh my God, where did that scenery come from?"
Yeah.
We seen the hills, everything. We
Yeah.
didn't see nothing on the night time besides
No.
the stars, did we?
It was just spectacular.
It was
thing.
brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the hills, the scenery, and everything around. It was just
Yeah.
it was just glorious to wake up on such a beautiful
Yeah.
morning and seeing that.
Yeah. Well, Jonathan was driving, wasn't he? So it's like
Yeah.
we started off in the daylight and Jonathan drove that slow.
No,
It was pitch black when we got there, wasn't it?
it
Like?
was. We did set
And
off.
the
well.
investigation was halfway through. No, I'm only kidding.
We didn't. We had tea on the way and
Yeah.
everything, didn't we? But it was pitch black and the sky was so gorgeous with all the
Wow.
stars in it and everything, and that's all we seen, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
And then we did our investigation, slept for a small few hours.
Yeah, well, I slept all right. I don't
yeah,
know why.
you slept all right, didn't you? You certainly did. Wrapped up, cuddled up, and I'm there with a little fleece blanket shivering. So I didn't get much sleep.
What happened was really is when we'd finished the investigation, which you'll be listening to in a little bit. This is only part one. Part two is on the following week.
Mm-hmm.
Following week, next week, not following
Yeah.
week, next week. We finished I think we finished the record about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went into the room where the bunk beds were. And
Yeah, we all had a bunk bed.
Yeah, and it was bitterly cold in there.
People snoring
There was,
and different.
there was noises coming
going
from
from
one
one
end,
end to-
noises coming from the other end, and that was just Jonathan. And
So me and Jamie and myself decided to go and sleep in the car.
yeah,
didn't
sleep in Jonathan's car,
we did.
and that took us another half an hour to try and work out how to
To turn the light off. In the end, we
Pick
didn't
out
know how
what's
to turn it off. So battery would have been dead in the morning, but
Yeah.
what a beautiful place to wake
Oh,
up and
yeah.
just look round and we think, oh my God, how did we miss this coming in? It
well, I
was
was up-
pitch black.
I was up at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
was
I'm not
like,
surprised. You had a
went on a
great
world
sleep.
tour, so of
Kept
course
warm,
I-
didn't you?
yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah.
I
welcome
appreciate you
you.
lending me the blanket, to be honest with
We
you.
planned it. We had no choice. You'd like a sausage roll, innit?
I know.
A pig in blanket.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, you're back, Jonathan.
Yeah, I'm back.
Had to go for a drink of water, didn't you? Because you-
I'm still defrosted my feet.
from that day.
Yeah.
It was absolutely freezing. I know. Oh my God! We were going.
Yeah.
We were doing investigations and like our coats and everything. We were just still shivering to hell, weren't
It
we?
was freezing.
But you know, even though it was that cold, I think it was -1 or something, wasn't it? It was
Yeah,
a
good though.
phenomenal place. Highly recommend it. But I'll tell you what. Instead of us talking about it, we've now got a really good investigation. We're going to start off in a minute at the place when I think you two started doing the, what was it called?
The pendulum.
The human pendulum.
Yeah, we started doing that with the
Yeah.
group, didn't we?
And you'll see in a minute that Paul knew
Strange
that I didn't
experience.
like.
Yeah.
So do you know what? Let's go across to it. And this is, I think it's about an hour and 15 minutes. This investigation we've done there, and we've done a couple of other places. So this is part one of our.
Sorry.
Well, Jonathan won't be here for part two, but this is part one of our trip to Llanfyllin Workhouse in Wales, North Wales. And thanks again for Paul Smales from sending us to Wales. So let's go across to Llanfyllin in Wales.
Right, gang. Where are we? No, Jamie doesn't like this. We're going to do it. Gang, do you want to get in groups of threes?
It's year 2022.
Right, do you want to get in groups of threes? Use all the dates. Using threes? You look Right, okay, gang, sorry, do you want to get in groups of threes for us? Right, okay. Right, you get in groups of threes. Don't stand in the middle. You want to only stand in the middle. You're the guinea pig, so to speak. You stand in front.
God, this is a long time since we've done this.
I've not done it for years.
Paul just said to me then, you're going to love this.
No, he hadn't said that.
What did he say?
He said it's Jamie's favourite thing.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Gang, do you want to do what these are doing?
Which one?
The human pendulum, alright.
Right, I'm going to do it with these two because we're... Come on.
Right, do you want to do this what these are doing?
Who's going in the middle first?
Alright, now what?
So move up. Move up.
Right.
Okay, so there you go.
Right, gang, what are you
No,
doing
just
now?
for the show is
Get in the middle.
they're now doing a human pendulum. There's
Push that here.
9 10 people in sets of threes. And just to explain to those who don't know, what happens now is there's one person in the middle and 2 people on either side, front and back. And the person in the middle just stands straight and they ask questions, and then questions are yes or no. Answers are yes or no, and what happens then is the person who does the human pendulum either rocks forward or backwards depending which way yes is or no is. At the moment everyone's just getting into order, that's why there's a lot of noise, but it's going to be interesting when they start. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to step out the way a little bit while they're setting up. So Paul's going to explain now.
Forward for yes, and backwards for no.
Sorry? I'm going to now try and take a photograph to show people what it's like now. So I'm just going to put this down while people are talking.
Did you pass the water?
I feel the strength behind you now. Jonathan behind you. Can't get rid of
Are you going to the church?
That's how I feel.
What are we passing?
Yes. I don't feel like I'm there.
Are you going to that church in the village here?
Oh.
What's your birthday? Oh no. Did you have family with you? Did you have children?
I have.
Did you have two children?
Are you male? Okay.
Okay.
You give them permission.
More than two children.
So what's happening now is people are doing the human picture. As explained before, there's showing the outside. And one in the middle showing the outside. They're all themselves out. So the person, when they ask the questions, they go backwards and forwards for the yes or no's. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 groups all together. In the dining area. So what I'll do is I'll move close and see what's happening. So.
Do you like my feet on like rocking off?
Out of the room there. There's a wire hanging somewhere right over in the corner. I walked past before and I couldn't see it. I'm going, I just see it.
I feel like there's something.
Just explain some recording to the show what the human pendulum is. So you've got Jonathan, Marie and a guest who are doing the human pendulum along with everybody else. So
I felt that made me open my eyes. What are you talking about?
It's not that dark, is it?
no.
So they can see what they're doing. If it's pitch black, you close your eyes, you're going to go out there.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of light.
But this is the dining area, isn't it?
Yeah,
The dining area. And you were saying that you only weren't allowed to talk in here one time, which is I wonder what they feel about now because they're doing the talking in here. Because obviously they didn't know they were allowed to talk in here. It would be a shock to them.
When we were last in here with a group,
Yeah.
I picked up on a child, little child, next thing the females were saying, I don't feel like a warmth on my legs. And anyway, I said to later on, could you pick up on things? And she said, yes, there was like a child around my leg. I didn't say nothing at the time. But then another female guest said the same thing. So let's just see when these come out of here, if anyone says it.
That'd be interesting now, wouldn't it? But it also feels like we're all having dinner.
Yeah.
The other way we're all having a conversation. I don't think we're not allowed to, but now they feel like it sounds like they're having dinner.
Were you imagine with rows of cheese and all eating the dinners? And the master walking around. Imagine that.
Oh, it's scary. Because when you think about it, they weren't allowed to talk.
Fear.
Yeah. I brought some REM pods.
Oh no, I've got some here, mate. They're in the other room, mate. I had some. I've also got some others. I'll show you them after. They're the ones I had.
Should we swap sides? Yeah. Do you want to try the front?
Weird, isn't it?
That is weird.
What's that?
You can feel, I felt the energy from the back of me straight away. I actually thought Jonathan was actually like,
Pushing you.
no, just touching me like that on my back here.
Right.
And then at one time I sprung, like startled me because I felt like I was going, but I couldn't tell which way. Okay. Yeah.
You're getting loads of stuff, yeah, you're swaying a bit.
Okay.
Do you know how you spell it? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm needing to twist. Yeah.
That's because we've got places.
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like I'm being turned that way, sort of thing.
The way they used to sit, is that the way you used to sit?
What do you mean?
Move that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you'd be
Do you
straight.
know what I mean?
but I was getting it to push round. So I felt like
Was this the way that you used to sit in the room? You would eat it?
Forward for yes, back for no.
Is there a spirit that goes, it's push forward, yes, and no. I don't know, I just feel like I've got rocking on my shoes, like you know, like an oval, like a rocking horse. That's how it feels, and I can't tell. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, I can feel it going backwards.
Are you here with anybody else?
It feels more.
Are you with the mother?
Yes. Do you have any brothers?
That was weird, but it felt like it was being wanted to turn around.
You went slightly forward.
Do you have any sisters with you?
Energy on like it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll ask again. Do you have any sisters?
With us now. Can you either use this lady's energy to sway her forward for yes and backward for no, or stand next to her and light the light up that's on the floor?
I'm not receptive to anything like this.
How many people are in the room with us right now? Are there more than one?
When I talk to my doctor,
Forward for yes, backward for no. Are there two? Are there three? Push the lady forward when we get to the number of how many of you are with us now. Are there four? Are there five? Are there six? Seven. You went forward then? Wow, you went forward then.
Seven.
oh, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel anything.
Did you see that? That was a big sway, wasn't it?
I didn't feel anything at all. No.
It was such a big movement as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually didn't feel anything.
That was
It
big.
looked to me like you were going back on all the numbers, and then when it went to 7, you were like,
Almost.
Yeah, I didn't feel anything.
It was it was a little tilt like that back for each number, and then when we got to 7, you literally went forward like
Oh
that.
my god, I didn't actually feel that in my feet or anything.
So 7 spirits with us.
Wow.
Right, let's try it. Let's try
Hi.
it. It's all good, darling. We got you. Okay.
Don't go too far away, you know. Because that really startled me earlier on.
Right, you ready?
yeah.
Are there 7 men with us? Forward for yes, backward for no. I feel like we've lost that energy now, have you? When we got that really strong reaction then, it's almost like it's
It's like I give you the answer. Comes up and leave it.
I'm not feeling the same heat and all that.
Do you want to try or anything else like that? What do you want to do? I can't believe that last one. I didn't even feel that.
It was a definite
honestly
move
didn't feel
forward,
that,
even
but
like
the other
seeing
one,
it.
when it started me and I thought I was going. I absolutely.
Every number you were like
Was
sort
I?
of going back a little bit like that.
I didn't feel any of that.
And then when she said 7, it was like that.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
dramatic, wasn't it?
Definite
Have we
move
got
on.
cameras?
Hopefully it might have picked it up on the recorder. When we've hit the number, it might have said something.
Right.
Yeah, might have picked it up on EVP.
Oh, that was very interesting.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Let's see what they're doing in there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I need Louise.
I didn't feel that, the last part, but the other one, I felt like I really went in it. What I can't remember who was talking about it. And my arms flew up because I thought I was falling.
I can't remember.
When you was in front of me.
Yeah, but I had to grab you, didn't I?
Yeah. Because I actually, my arms just flew up and my eyes opened because I thought, oh my God, I was going.
You could feel the energy.
Yeah.
Really feel the energy.
But when I thought you was touching me on my shoulder, I thought that's how close you was that you rested.
No, I was quite away from you, wasn't I? About 3 foot away.
Wow. That was interesting. That was, I can't believe we've not tried that for how many years?
No, we've not done that. No, you don't like it, do you?
You know my opinion on the human.
Yeah.
But it's
Wow.
I mean,
But
there's
when you
different
do
ways of doing
it,
that
you know
as well.
what? When you do it yourself and you realise, and that's.
In your opinion, what did you think?
I thought that I could feel the energy. I really, really could feel the energy at the very beginning, especially behind me. And what did you, Kaz?
Kaz, what did you think? Because and you all know I'm not a non-believer in human penny. I step back and record it.
I do think there's an issue with gravity. That's one of the things you've got to look into debunking. But very much there, just standing at that distance and having my hands from that distance, I could feel a heat between us, definitely. At one point I wasn't sure if I was picking up on your aura,
Right.
and your energy.
Okay.
But then, yeah, you were definitely with your eyes shut as well. You weren't manipulating that whatsoever, and that was a strong pull. That was definitely a strong pull and a strong reaction to that when we hit that number 7. Then I was quite impressed with
I
that.
didn't feel that. That's the funny thing. I really didn't feel that when I didn't think I even moved.
When you
That
fell
was
backwards
weird.
early,
And my arms went up and my eyes opened because I actually thought I was going. I actually thought I was.
Now, some people could argue that might have been your gravity fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's always been my argument.
Yeah, but then that second one,
Yeah.
it was a dramatic reaction, but not. You couldn't distinguish that as you're going to fall because it wasn't that kind of movement.
wasn't
No,
that
I didn't get any feeling of that.
So yeah, I was quite impressed with that.
When you were saying 7 men, because it's 7 spirits.
No, you
or
just
7
said.
men in the
I think you said 7 spirits
Seven,
first,
yeah,
and later
yeah.
we asked was that
Right.
men.
Yeah.
And we just
What happened then?
once they gave I think once, like you said there, once they gave us that 7 reaction,
That's it.
that energy had gone then. When we tried to come back to it,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you answered the question on that.
How
Yeah.
strange that was.
I couldn't get that connection with you again then when we tried.
Right.
You've never done this before.
I've done it years ago. Yeah, but in a bigger group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's different ways of doing it, isn't there?
Yeah, we've seen it with the big circle.
Yeah, with
I've done that one
standing
already, just in the middle on
and
your
3
own.
in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
All right.
And what do you think about tonight then, what you've just done?
I thought that was really good, but you feel the energy straight away.
There was.
When I was behind Marie, I
Yeah.
could feel the energy.
The energy at the back
You
of
could
me
just
was.
feel it. It was strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, that.
God, I
when
thought,
Kaz
and I
says
was
it's the
thinking there was
7
more
people.
reaction when I was like that, and all of a sudden I stepped.
When Kaz
Sort
was
of thing,
counting
that's
up,
mine. I never
I could
felt
see
it on
Marie
me.
slightly moving back on every number.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then when she got to 7, it was just like a little, it was like a jump
Yeah.
forward.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
There was definite distinctive difference in each number there, yeah. I agree with you completely. I was seeing the little flicks back as well.
Oh my God, I didn't.
But I was kind of listening to that and watching that little movement back on the previous numbers, thinking, are we going to get any reaction to any number? And then that sudden subtle difference made me go, wow. Yeah.
Oh
You
my
really
God,
did
I
give
can't
us a
believe
strong
that.
reaction there.
And now we're heading out to the dining room, and we're now heading towards, well, another room. We don't know where, do we? We'll just follow the people. So haunted.
There, Jamie, you fell down there.
Somebody else fell down before as well. I'm saying nothing. We're just heading somewhere else now. We're just with the group. With Haunted Buildings UK. Course Males. We're just in a group now. We're just waiting to see what Paul does now. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves though. There's various people doing table tipping. In here, it's completely dark. And Jonathan's put a torch on because I think he's getting a bit scared.
Is it flat here?
It's a bit wobbly, to be honest with you.
You know what I'm like?
Yeah. Just try it. See? The wood's like that. The wood's a bit wobbly.
I found one.
You got one?
That's the sturdiest I found it, like.
Do you want to get involved in this tipping? Right, who's done this before? You've done it before. You two haven't. Right, what you do? Very, very lightly put your fingers on the table. Anybody joining in? No, you don't have to. Very lightly. Fingers on the table. No, just touch. Can I join? Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if there's any spirits in the room, can you start to move the table for me, please? Can you lift it? Spirits in the room. Start to move the table. We've done this before. I know you can do it.
I really need you to do it for me.
I'm going to let you. If your back starts to hurt, by the way, you might want to crouch down or something because they're quite low, those tables. So any spirits in the room? Can you move the table? I know you've done this before. You can just lift it.
Can you help me believe that this works?
Can I turn the water? Yeah. Do you want me to do that on the other side so we can see? That's a good idea. That. Any spirits in the room? Can you move the table? Can you rock the table?
What I'll do is I'll go in there and record them, yeah. I'm just going to walk over to people who are doing table tipping in the master's room. I'm just going to record them now.
Yes. Oh no. Can you move the table really fast if you're female? Or stop it if you're male?
So you're male, take the spirit.
Shake the table if you're a male. Are you still here?
Shake the table if you're still here.
Feels like it's trying to.
Oh. That might be. Shake the table more if you're female.
Creaking just makes it worse. Can you move it even faster, please?
I'm just pulling it back in my pants.
Can you make the table turn? Are you happy with us being here?
Are you unhappy with us here?
We do, yeah. Okay, Spirit, can you move the table, please? Use all our energies to help you to move the table. That's it. Keep going. I bet you can't move this table across this floor. I bet you can't.
If there's anyone else in this room, can they come forward and help you? Obviously no one wants to help. Are you still here?
I think we can do a little bit.
Pipe down, you pipe down.
Go on then. Can you make the table move?
That's interesting. Because that's my REM pod just gone off then.
Is that your REM pod?
Yeah, the one on the fireplace over there.
So is that picking up when anything's near it then, is
If
it?
if anything goes near it, or just as close as you can get,
Yeah.
it'll start beeping like that.
Okay, Spirit, use the energies around the table and the crystal to help you move this table. I know you're here. Can you move the table for us, please? Just try a little bit. That's it. Keep going.
Well done. Keep going.
Okay.
Lovely.
That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Brilliant. Amazing. Keep going. I know you weren't really supposed to talk, but we are giving you permission to talk through the table, the crystal, or by touching somebody around this table.
Well done. Keep going.
That's amazing.
That's lovely, strong movement.
That is absolutely amazing. Just move. Come on, keep using the crystal and our energies to move this table. Did you want to move it across?
Yeah.
That's it, that's amazing.
Well done.
Wow.
Go on. Well done.
That's brilliant.
Doesn't it? Were you touching Anne on her leg? Yes or no?
Stop the crystal for no. Keep it swinging for yes. Thank you, Spirit. Are you male or female? Keep it swinging for yes, or stop the crystal for no. Are you male? So you're male? Thank you. Are you young? Yes? Thank you. Are you here with your mum? Yes? Thank you, Spirit. Use the crystal to move the table, please.
Yeah. Well done. You're making all of this happen. Doing really well.
Could you make it beep again? Spirit, did you used to get headaches? Yes or no? No. Thank you, Spirit. Did you die of a cough? Yes or no? No. What did he used to call smallpox? Did you die of the consumption? Yes or no? Just because I'm on a timer. You did? You died of the consumption? Thank you, Spirit. You stood by the fireplace? Ooh. Little Joel took me out. Did you? Is there anybody at this table you like? Move the crystal towards the person you like at this table. You'd like them to ask you a question. Thank you. Let's ask you a question. Are you happy that we're here? Yeah. Are you talking to us through the beeps? Do you like the noise?
It's like you want to know.
Right, put that down from your arm, but it will continue to use the energy. I've put the crystal down now, just continue to use the energy. Come on. Yeah, quite a bit.
Gosh, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Can you make this table move even more?
Sure.
Let you hear.
You've done really well. Keep going.
Are you a child? Did you die in the workhouse? Were you taken away from the workhouse? Did you like it here? Are you still here with us?
That's a big movement. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
Go away.
The table's tipping, it's right
Well
over.
done. Keep going.
Anybody recording?
Keep going.
Can you make it fall to the floor?
Just grab the crystal before it falls.
Go on, keep going. Go on, just a little bit more. That's it, keep going.
Thank you.
Can you do that again?
Just go hot and cold. All
Did you like that? Did you like being able to push the table over? Can you show us that you can do it again? Could you maybe push the table the opposite way?
Push it from this side. Go on. Can you do that? No.
That way again.
Okay.
So that's 45 degrees easily, isn't it? Yeah.
Well done.
That's over.
Wow.
Check this tripod, see if it goes off now.
Okay. Sorry, that was all.
Sorry, I was just double checking it. Should go off now. Yeah, I think that's weird.
Spirit, can you continue?
There's a lot of energy now. Well done.
Brilliant. Well done.
I'm going to see if you can get this table to dance. Can you get this table to dance for us?
Move it round in a circle.
Use all the energies in this room to get that table to dance.
Make us move at the table.
Can you bring that table towards my voice?
Can you make the table tip over again? Can you go in a different direction?
Keep using all the energies in this room. Use the crystal, the energy of the people in the room. See if you can move that table again. I know you're probably feeling tired, but just use all the energies in the room. It's a young man that probably likes laughter as well.
Are you having fun?
Did you used to laugh a lot when you were here? Did you like it?
Are you still here? Can you shake it even more? You're doing really well. Can you push the table towards who you want to talk to? No. You want to talk to everyone? Oh?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Amazing. Thank you. Can you push it back? Can you push it back for us so it's flat? That's it. Push it back. Keep going. Keep going.
You're nearly there.
Thank you. Amazing.
Can you push it the opposite way?
Hello, my name's Anne. If you'd like to speak to me, push the table towards me. Use my energies and those around us to help you. We come with love and peace, and you need not to fear us. Use the energy. We know you're only a little one.
I'm just going to go into the other room. I'm just going to go downstairs to record. So I'm just going to go downstairs. There's people down here doing table tipping, so I'm just going to go down the stairs now. Hopefully without falling down the stairs. We were in the master rooms then, so we're just heading down to the where Paul is now. Just finding my way. Oh. Just in a room on my own. Gee, there's a wooden silhouette in the window, and I just walked in the room then, and thankfully I haven't joined the other side. This room I'm in now hasn't been opened up before, so I'm going to ask if there's anybody in here with me. My name's Jamie. Don't mean you any harm. If you can and you're willing to do so, to come forward to me, show me you're here. Yeah, that was a bit iffy. The floor's a bit it's a bit nervy in here actually. Don't know whether you can walk on that wood or not, but I'm not risking it. Can you show me a ball of light in here? Show me you're here. No, I'm on my own in this area. And the door's just banged, whether it was people going out, I don't know, but if you're in here with me now, make a light. Yeah, I can hear walking. I'm going to just go back upstairs to the people who are upstairs.
If you'd like to join our Facebook community, why not search for Access Paranormal Radio Podcast? There's always something very spooky going on the Access Paranormal Facebook page.
Well, we're here in Lan.
Right, so this is
Where are we again? I can't remember the name again.
Llanfyllin, is it?
Llanfyllin Workhouse.
Llanfyllin, sorry for pronouncing it wrong.
It's one of those difficult names that we can't say, but we're in a place called, I think it's called Llanfyllin Workhouse.
Llanfyllin.
Llanfyllin, up in Wales. We've got a REM pod on the floor. There's me, Marie and Jonathan. And the REM pod is just here.
In the middle.
What we're in now is, we're in the dining area of the building.
The men's dining area.
Was it the men's dining area?
Yeah, men's dining.
So there was no women allowed in here.
There's no speaking in here, so we'll have to give permission for them to speak.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to spread out in a room. And Marie's the vulnerable one really, because there was no men allowed in here. And what I'll do is I'll give a call out. There's a courtyard, which is, there's 4 courtyards, isn't there? There's the boys, girls, men's and women's courtyards in the building, well outside the building. We're spread out now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a call out. So Marie, you're over there.
Yeah.
Jonathan's over there.
We're in a triangle away from each other.
Yeah.
And about 15, 20 foot apart.
Yeah, it's quite a big room.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody here with us now, anyone who can see us or hear us, we're not here to do you any harm. There's no restrictions with us. If you can, and you wish to do so, you may contact any of the 3 of us. This is Marie. This is Jonathan.
Hello.
And I'm Jamie. We're not masters. We're not here to punish you in any way or be strict to you. We're here as friends. So if you wish to and you want to, please make contact. On the floor, if you are able to see it, there's an item with like what you call a stick sticking up. If you touch it, it will make a sound. So if you do go near it, it makes a sound. Please don't be frightened. So we'd like you to come forward if you can, make some noises. The voices in the distance are all the people who are here with us. They're with Haunted Building ask again if there's somebody here with us now to come forward. Please don't be afraid of us. We're not here to harm you. Can you make a sound? Move something? Might be somebody coming this way because I've just seen a torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, yeah, there's somebody coming this way, isn't there? So we might be joined by other people now. We might be startled when you see us in here. So we might be joined by guests. There's 3 of us in here. 3 spirits. Hello, there's 3 of us here. And that's okay. There's anybody here with us now? You want to come forward? Come in.
Joining us.
Is that a doll?
Yeah. This is Dave.
Dave. Dave the doll.
Dave the doll. Yeah. And what does Dave do? Or is it? I don't know. We're not sure. What's the green light?
Is it a rampart or is it any other?
What is it? We don't know what it is. Don't know what to do.
Oh, right.
We have the doll. Is that, I'm wondering if it's a rampart.
He's got a thing on his head. You see?
Oh, it's a rampart.
Right.
He sits it down and somebody goes to it in the middle and any spirits go to it. It should go on. Yeah, there you are. So if any spirits come, or even if you hold it, if you have to actually touch it, Jamie, the urinal on top years ago. So if you light it up, you've got somebody right next to you.
It was before. Where was we?
Well, she did on it.
In the doorway. No, this one. Over. You know where everybody's sleeping?
Yeah.
In that doorway.
Oh, brilliant.
Right.
Oh, that's good. What has she got? Has she got taken someone around on her phone? It's a dog. It's a dog. Bless. Yeah. So we do a call out there. Do you want to join and help us?
Yeah. Should I put him down?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, just put them on the table or something. Never known anyone to be so careful with it.
We're not allowed to break him.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Yeah.
We've got a creative porcelain.
Oh, yeah. Then makes a good shot as well.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to ask if there's anybody in this room with us now. There's 4 of us in here. No one's going to harm you. You're more than welcome to come forward. If you see the doll on the table, go towards it. It will make a sound, but it won't harm you. If there are children around, come forward, come and play. We won't do you any harm.
There's no masters around here. You're welcome to roam freely now. There's got to be no harm, no punishment, nothing at all. You're welcome to come around us freely. So please come to us. Let us know where you are and tell us what your life was like here.
This is not a warehouse anymore.
Times have moved on, so please come and go as you wish, but please come and talk to us. You can use your voice now. You tell us what you want to tell us. I keep getting a flash in here. That's about 3 times now, flashing in here.
Right.
Like a flicker flash.
Can you tell us your name?
That's not it.
Are you able to talk to us?
That's just someone passing, human passing through, not a spirit passing through.
And you're able to tell us where you are. Don't need to be afraid of us in any way. And ask again if there's anybody here with us now. Even if the master's here, you're not a master anymore, do you want to come forward? You can talk to us, you can push one of us. Let us know you're around.
You've got ladies in this room with you now. And I know we wasn't supposed to be here, but have you got anything to say to us? If you're happy about us ladies being in here, please knock or bang the table. If you're unhappy, please rock the table. Show us how annoyed you are about us being in here. We're moving on shortly, very soon, so please, can you come to the door? Have a look at the door, go to the equipment on the floor. Go to near it so we know where you are. So you know how I do, we've got 3 ladies in here now. So come and join us. It's a mixed area now. You've got 5 ladies in here now. Oh, sorry, it's wrong. Right, so you've left. So you left with us. So please come in. Can you go on the floor, make a noise, knock on the windows, show us in light form that you're around us. We come in peace, we'll do no harm to you. We're just curious of what happened here, why you're here. It's very quiet, and I know that's how it used to be here. But please, try and make a noise now, move something, and you won't come to any harm. Are you scared?
Just moving past.
Yeah.
Or coming back.
Are you scared about saying something? Is the master still with you? Master, why don't you come forward? Can you speak to us and tell us about yourself from this area? Right, we're going to be leaving you and we'll move on. And thank you for you trying to communicate. Let's move on somewhere. See if we find any urges anywhere.
Very quiet room, this one, isn't it?
Well, when you know that it was meant to be quiet in here, it's...
What you have noticed in this room is because of the light, you can actually see the markings where the chairs looks like they've been getting in and out the tables. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see them?
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah. What I was trying to look for is the shape of a table legs or anything, you know, where the table legs would have been. But can't see anything. But
the rest of the groups and that?
Everyone's around and about, they're all.
Oh, you're all really walking around?
Yeah.
Right.
They're all doing different things. There's some doing a Ouija wardrobes upstairs. Alright.
Alright.
Well, that'd be interesting. Shall we go and
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll move on from here, Jonathan.
Yeah.
See what's happening ahead of us. Jonathan, just before we do go any further while when he's talking about
Yeah.
you thought you'd seen something a little bit earlier on, didn't you?
Yeah, when we were in the where Paul sort of set his base room up,
Yeah.
which is just out of this room round the corner.
Oh, really? We were doing the talk before?
Yeah, so we were standing in there, weren't we?
Yeah.
And I think it was you, Marie, that heard a noise. Or was it you?
Sorry.
It was one of you who heard a noise. No, it was you,
You
Jane.
heard the music.
Oh, right, when we were in that room and I looked around to see what it was.
Yeah, you said you heard a noise, didn't
I
you?
heard a noise from that room.
But I seen a black figure. A black-like figure walk past.
Because it was between the door, wasn't it, from where we were?
Yeah, I think it's by where
doors,
because you go through a door and then there's toilets, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
And then you come a little bit further and you're in like that bar, cafe area.
So it was really the door just outside here?
Well, yeah, it would have been by where the bar is.
Yeah.
So it would have been walking towards the bar. If you like.
Bar into it, right?
Yeah, behind, sort of behind, towards where behind the bar is.
Well, what we'll do then is we'll head up to another area and
There's
see what we can
a
get there.
Ouija board session going on upstairs, and we might bypass or go into there and have a look. We'll see what's going on. We'll have a walk around and see where we.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was some more rooms as well, isn't there? There's a lot of rooms here.
So while we're making our
Just
way
pick
up
this
there,
round part.
okay, so while
do a
we're
little bit of
on everyone can listen to our little bit of an advert, and then we'll be back on from wherever we are. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is how you can get in touch with us.
Jamie and Jonathan always love to hear your spooky paranormal experiences and stories. Why not get in touch with them directly on email at info.accessparanormal@gmail.com. That's info.accessparanormal@gmail.com. Alternatively, you can leave a message on the studio mobile phone. The number is 07828 201 056. Now, Jamie and Jonathan may get back in touch, but it will be a voicemail, so if you do have anybody answer, who knows who's on the other end of the telephone line.
Right, should we go back up the stairs and go into that room and give it a call out?
Yeah. It wasn't locked anyway, you know.
Yeah, I've got sleep over there. I've got sleep over there.
We all have, by the way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back up the stairs. Aye, my finger's stuck.
Pardon?
My finger got stuck. That's it. My finger jammed between the pipe and the see? I know. Jesus, Paul! Oh my God. Don't do that to me, Paul. I just seen a figure standing. It was Paul. It is slightly. So what we'll do is we'll do a call out in here, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I didn't see Paul there. He got me there, didn't he? What I'll do is I'll try and close this door.
I don't know if they're lights, so just go off shortly.
I know, but if I close it, it's not got a window, it's got a panel missing.
Just do that again because it's not bigger.
What through? If I go through here now,
If it's your shadow, just open that door again. Just walk towards it. No, walk towards the door, Jamie.
okay.
Jamie, you walk from over here.
Oh, did I? It's one of those nights tonight, isn't it?
Just go again there.
So,
Have that door open.
I'll have it open. So there's the door
Now
open.
walk across to it now as if he's going to close it.
So I'm going to close this door now.
No.
Have you seen the figure now?
Out there on that wall, I thought that was your figure.
No, because you can't see my shadow on that wall at all. Right.
That was like it was like a shadow of
Yeah.
same as yours.
Sorry, hiccup.
But a very faint.
That's strange, isn't it? That's twice now.
Because it only goes to the stairs, you can't go anywhere else.
No.
It takes you downstairs.
Well, that was a shadow coming across. I thought it was you going to be walking, but when I said to go back, it's because you'd already just passed it. I thought, why is that shadow like afterwards, like seconds behind?
Does anybody know what this room was?
No. Once the bathroom past the space will have a lift providing right, so it was once a bathroom in this area somewhere.
That'll be good for getting some money. So I'm going to ask, yes, because there's the pipe open that.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody in here with us now.
That's the main road, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you able to come forward and talk to us, let us know you're here?
The person I see outside, can you come in and join us, please?
What I'll do is I'll start next to that door, isn't it?
Yeah.
The neighbours on this wall, to be honest with
Now, can you see how you can see the shadow going across? But this was on the wall outside.
I've got to say the door looks like here's Johnny. See?
It looks like someone's relaxed.
Do you know it's colder out here than in there? Here's Johnny! Sorry, I had to do that. Right, it's one of those things. Hello?
Is there no window?
No? No, I'll just put my head through it if you have. No, that was me putting the sensor on. My finger is freezing.
Can you just skip it, Jonathan, while I just walk over and see, can you see my shadow? Because the light was on before, on that wall there, on the base of that wall, okay? So I'll just come past and see, can you see it? Okay.
And the light was on when I shut that door.
It was.
Yeah, come back again, Marie.
Can you see my shadow on that wall in there?
Have a look when she goes past right, there's a shadow.
Oh.
Hang on.
No, leave it off, Marie, because that's the dark.
Yeah, but I want to try the shadow.
Okay.
Just see, can you see a shadow over here on that back wall?
Bottom of the wall.
Can you see a shadow?
Just about.
Right.
Just about, yeah.
Right, on that back wall there?
Yeah.
Right, that's what I saw then, so that's debunked.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So we've debunked that.
Yeah.
I knew I'd seen it.
Okay, so let's wait for the lights to go out, and then what we'll do is we'll give a call out from here. Let's bring the hand.
I know, it says freezing.
Yeah. I'm always a bit worried about these floors, because when I see the yellow and black tape, I think,
Yeah, that's because it's raised though, isn't it? Is it? I'm thinking that edge is raised and that's what it's for. Right, are we ready? Should we give a call out?
I'll let you go.
Yeah, it'll go off in a minute.
Tell you what, if someone's head comes through that door, they're looking at us.
Yeah.
Be a bit worried, wouldn't it? Cars. I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. Please come forward. We don't mean you any harm. You've got myself, Jamie, you've got Jonathan, and you've got Marie. Yeah, we can ask you if you want to. You can come and touch us, talk to us. Tell us your name.
We've got some.
Put something on the floor if you want.
There's people coming upstairs.
Yeah, we've got quite a few people here tonight, so walking around. So, yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to try and put this REM pod on. So I'm sorry if I burst anybody's ears who's listening to this. Sorry about that. I'm going to put it near that door, to be honest with you. So I'm going to put this near the door here. So if you can, and you've just heard it going then, if you can, and you're willing to do so, please make that alarm go off.
Is that right?
Is that your bone squeaking?
The board.
I'm going to ask again if there's anybody here with us in this room. Please come forward, come and show us you around. We don't mean you any harm, but we'd like to talk to you, get to know who you are. Is there someone in this room you'd like to make contact with? We're not masters, we're not your bosses, we're not here to be mean to you, we're here because we want to know who you are.
It's my feet on this board creaking.
Okay. So if you can, that's a good idea, Jonathan. What?
That's it.
If you can, and you're willing to do so, we'd like you to come and make yourself known to us.
That's it.
We're just going to spend a few minutes in this room. Please, I know there's a lot of noise going on the outside, but please come and join us in this room. And we will be moving on to try and get all the areas, so please feel welcome to follow us. But for now, please come and show us. Walk around us. Show us that you're here, and then we can communicate with you. Don't be afraid.
Come on, step into the room.
Did you hear something over there then?
Step into the room, come and see us.
I saw the people walking now.
And we've travelled to come and see you. All we want to do is say hello. See if you're still here.
Did you work here? Did you have to work here?
I believe it was hard work working here.
I'm very sorry that you had to live in those conditions.
I believe it was to get a night's board. You had to work.
Did you have your children here?
Did they treat you well when you was here? If you did walk over to the equipment on the floor, that will go off, and it will show a light, so we'll know that you're with us.
Won't do you any harm? Did you have no choice when you came? Did you have no food? No money? No job? No home? Is that why you came here? Did you have a family?
You really do not need to be afraid of us. We're not here to hurt you. You've got your freedom now. This is not a workhouse anymore. You don't have to work here, you don't have to prove yourself. We're in a different time now, we're in a different era. You're willing to go, you're free to go and go whenever you want.
Just speak out loud, then we can hear you. Let your voice be heard.
You're able to tell us your name?
That's me on this boat.
The room seems very calm and relaxed.
So, we'll leave it here, and we'll go. Shall we go and try and find the library?
Okay.
So if you'd like to come with us, anybody here, please come with us.
I'll keep you calling in case you get a voice pick up or anything like that.
Thank you.
I know there's other people around the building. Let me just get the. This is going to go off again now. I can never find the switch on this, I'm so sorry. Well, at least I know it works. I know it worries me, these floors.
Was it upstairs?
The library.
They said that they got a lot of thinking in the top rooms, didn't they?
I thought it was another set of upstairs and it's a window.
Oh, what's in there? Make sure there's a floor. What's in here?
Oh, let's give it a go.
I don't know what this is.
Oh no.
Oh,
Maybe not.
why? What's wrong?
There's all kind of stuff in there.
Right, we'll leave that room then.
Oh no, too much. I don't want. Yeah.
It says no access.
That just goes up to that big room and there's people up there.
Was that the one with the...
This one was on the table tipping.
Oh,
Yeah, there's just things on the
Okay, so let's go and try some fun.
How did you find it? The library.
Where was the library? So we're going down some stairs again. Now we've been up and down these stairs. I think I've already stepped in tonight.
I think it's
Should we go across the other building?
I think it's where we first came in.
Yeah, let's go across.
Was it?
I think that's where it was.
How are you feeling about tonight anyway, Jonathan and Marie?
The building's absolutely brilliant. It is quite calm.
Huge building, very open.
What's in that today?
You got a former school room there.
Ah, look what I found.
Oh, yes, which is...
I'm going to step down.
Oh, shall we go down
Can I borrow the torch a moment?
Yeah.
Just to have a
Shall
look?
we go down while we're on
It's a bit flooded, isn't it?
Well, we can stand on the... We don't have to go right the way down. We can stand on the stairs. Do a call.
I'll just watch this step here a minute.
Jamie, can you put that torch up here then we can see?
Bear with me a second. Well, there's a glove in the ground and it looks really creepy. I'll see what Paul's saying. Oh, wow. There you are. I'm going to ask if there's anybody down here. Would you like to come forward? Let us know you're here, make a sound, talk to us. We don't mean you any harm.
What's it like? What's the size of that room, Jamie, down there?
It's quite big actually.
How many feet around, or what square feet is it, perimeter?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you, it's just huge.
Does it? So about 30 foot that way? Or?
Oh God, yeah, more.
Wow.
Have you got a camera with you? You can take a picture, Jonathan, yeah?
There you go, yeah.
Don't we hold that for you?
If you can hold this. Oh yeah, Jonathan, if you can go in front of me and take a picture.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now in here. Can you come forward, please? Come and tell us you're around. My name's Jamie. There's Jonathan and Marie here. We don't mean you any harm. We just want to say hello to you.
Am I in the way, Jonathan?
No.
Can you show us where you are, please? Make a noise. I'll turn the lights off just in case it's frightening you. We don't mean you any harm. Now this item that I've got in my hand, I'm going to hold it out. Can you tell us your name? Can you come to it? Dark now. Can you make some lights? Can you make a light and show us you're down here? Or make a sound?
Yeah, did
What
you?
was it?
Oh.
It was like a...
Yeah, I heard that. Whether this is picked up, I don't know. Was that you making a sound then? Can you do it again? Copy me?
We've got noise outside, but we'll just concentrate. We can hear what's in here.
You've got myself, Jamie, and Jonathan and Marie. We don't mean you any harm. If you hit down here, you don't need to be frightened of us at all. We're not here to harm you. Can you make a sound?
Sorry about the noise around us.
Can you give us some kind of lights? I've got a feeling we're being watched. When you get that feeling.
Yeah.
But
there was definitely like a...
oh my word, that's... Can you put a little bit of a light on then?
Jeez.
Okay. Are you able to make some kind of noise or a light? I mean, we're in the cell now, it's very, very dark. To the point that you can't see in front of us.
We'll put a picture on.
Online, yeah. We don't mean you any harm in any way. Is that your belly? Thank God for that. We're not here to harm you. We're not here to disrespect you. Seriously?
I did that on purpose, but lowered the line.
Come and talk to us. Are you able to tell us your name? This, what I've got in my hand, if you talk towards that, I might be able to pick your voice up. Can you tell me your name now? Could you tell us why you're here? Can you come and touch one of us? Come and say hello.
Do you want to go up the stairs? Do you want to go past us?
You don't need to be afraid. You don't have to stay down here. You can come upstairs. You've got your freedom now. You're welcome to roam this building. You've got nothing to fear. There's no masters here anymore.
I was going to say, if you have got something to fear and you're unsure, can you come and tell us who it is, please? Just let us know quickly.
Are you able to copy me? Please tell us your name. Could you show some kind of lights? Are you moving your light at all, Marie?
Yeah.
So name I've just picked up in my head. Derek.
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 Derek, are you here?
I'm not usually one for picking up names like that.
Just to ask Paul.
Yeah. We'd like you to invite you to come forward. I promise you we're not here to do you any harm in any way. Right, shall we move up away? Because I feel a bit uncomfortable here.
Okay.
Okay. If you did try, thank you. We're going to leave you in peace now. Thank you. So that was the first part of our investigation at Llanfyllin.
I don't know.
Do you know what?
Let's go for it.
I've got a recording of a fella who we met there, right? At Llanfyllin, who told us exactly how to say it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that now. Let's see how close we are, because we haven't heard this, have we?
No.
Well, we hadn't heard it until we added it into this, but we haven't heard of it. So thanks to this gentleman who pronounced it properly for us, this is how you actually say Llanfyllin Workhouse.
Great, Llanfyllin. One more time.
You go for it.
Llanfyllin.
And that's what this place is called.
Yeah.
We got it wrong all night.
Yeah, this is actually called the Adolith. Adolith. It means the meadow.
Oh, right.
Right.
Okay, brilliant. So these are the artists that we've got with us.
Workhouse. But yeah, the name got changed after it stopped being a workhouse.
Yes.
And it was an old people's home, and it was called Adolith, and it was like that for years and years.
So there's some history about it. Thank you.
So that's how you say
it. Well, yeah.
Corrected it.
So that's how you say it. Not the way we say it. Llanfyllin Workhouse. Anyway,
yeah,
that place we've been to. Check your posters out. You've got to go there. It's fantastic. And that's only part one. We've got part two coming up. But I've got a question to ask you two.
Yeah. Jamie.
Let me finish. Right. What's your? You two done the human pendulum, which was the beginning of it, right?
Yeah.
So I want you two to talk about it for a little bit.
Right. Okay. Well, we're going to do that now, right?
Yeah.
Would you put the magazine down?
Listen, just because you're jealous. No, listen. This is serious now. Just because I'm an expert.
No.
I'm an expert.
Listen.
Right. Let me see what it says, because I'm already on the page. So,
listen, I know where your recycling bin is.
Right?
I know where your recycling bin is.
We'll jump in it.
That'll be going in it.
Right. Don't even go there.
And the other 25 copies,
Don't even-
they'll be going in there and all.
They're to be sent out to me fans. They've asked me for signed copies, so I'm sending them a signed copy. End of.
Jamie, wake up. You know, yeah, you're dreaming.
You are so jealous, Jonathan, because you're not in Take a Break.
Anyway.
Anyhow.
May edition.
Here we
page
go.
18.
Right, listen, the man's all that.
You two are so cruel. Anyway,
right,
back
you,
to
you,
the...
you just sit there and be quiet, right?
We're
Without
talking.
reading your magazine.
Excuse me.
Right, Marie.
Yes.
Expert here.
Yes, Jonathan.
I'll let you say carry on.
Human pendulum.
Yes. So we did this.
We did, yeah.
We was in a group of 3. We had another
Yeah.
lady from the other group
Yes.
that joined us.
Yeah.
I was Piggy in the middle.
You were.
I was just going to say, can you explain what a human pendulum is for the listeners? Because I already know being an
Yeah.
expert, but, you know.
So I was saying, I was Piggy in the middle. Jonathan was behind me.
Yeah.
And the young lady was in front of me. And first of all, we was trying to get the energy going, wasn't we? Rubbing our hands, trying to get some energy going. And Jonathan and the lady put their hands at the back of me, not touching me, one in front of me, one at the back, and we're trying to feel the energy and to ask questions and to force the energy and, to see how I react to it, yeah. So
it's really good.
Because it's like...
It was good. I
could really, really feel the energy at one point.
Could you?
Seriously? Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I've done the human pendulums before.
Was that when I actually said I could feel the
Yeah,
energy
yeah.
from you? Yeah. It was in my
I could feel it in my hands.
Yeah, and in my
Do you
back.
feel it in your fingers?
And my toes.
No, but it
Yeah.
was really, really good.
I can't.
I didn't
it's a
feel
personal
it.
thing. I can't take it
I know.
personally. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't feel it as from the lady in front of me. Not well. It most probably was there because of the reactions and that. But from Jonathan behind me, it was very strong energy. It really was.
Usual, because he never looks like he's got any energy, doesn't he?
It was a strange one.
It was, and then especially when I thought you tapped on my shoulder.
Yeah. I know, I was
Yeah.
about 3 foot away from you.
You was, because I turned around and thought, oh.
Yeah.
One point I went forward and shot up sort of thing, like when you go to sleep and then you nod off or something and then all of a sudden you spring up. Well, that's what it happened in there. And I thought that was something, but it does put you off balance because I had my eyes shut.
See, my argument with that is if you stand long enough, you sway anyway.
You sway, you do. Yeah. This is actually where I threw my hands up but I think I just didn't know my surroundings and which way I was being forced or whatever. I don't know. But like you say, it could have been there long enough that I just went forward or whatever. And it's because he had my eyes shut as well, so I wouldn't get
but there was quite a few people doing it, and they were all saying they were getting things.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
I'm still not convinced. Even Paul Smales from Haunted Buildings UK turned around and said right at the beginning, Jamie, you're not going to like this.
But the thing was, we did it.
Everyone to their own.
Yeah, I'm not a big believer in it myself, but at the end when we was counting on that, I didn't even feel myself. It was going forward or something, or or I was back and going forward. What was your?
You'll have just listened to it.
Yeah.
So I can't. It was significant, though, wasn't it? The
it
number
was
significant.
So and I really didn't feel any of that. So that was a bit.
And it was a proper.
Right.
Jump forward.
Yeah.
I think we were counting up in numbers.
We was. We certainly
were. It was a definite jolt on one of them.
Yeah. So that was strange, and where I thought Jonathan had tapped me on the back of my shoulder. That was strange. Can't answer that. The energy that was between
weird.
my shoulder and what I actually said to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The energy was so strong and warm and everything, and he was way off when I turned around. Yeah. So.
Well, going from that and going forward a little bit to the next part of the investigation, they done table tipping in what they called the Master's Quarter.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And the Master's Quarter is where there's the quadrants, isn't there, where there's 4 different sections.
Yeah.
There's the ladies
Well, it looks
corner.
out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks out into 4 different sections.
Yeah.
One's for the ladies, one's for the gents, one's for the boys, and one's for the girls.
Yeah.
And what he's got is he's got 4 different windows where he can look out on each one of them.
The master of our place.
Yeah.
It was a good room, wasn't it?
It was a beautiful
like,
room.
Was it like an hexagon or?
Yeah, it was
some
like
sort of
like an
octagon,
octagon, would you say?
You can't even say that. It wouldn't matter. We can't even say Llanfyllin, but
let's say octagon though.
Yeah.
Yeah, octagon. Let's go for that.
They looked out on each section, and so what you went in there and you'd done some table tipping.
Yeah.
And there was one group in the middle of the floor, and the table could have gone on what is it called? Come dancing.
Yeah,
it could have.
Like rocking from side
we didn't
to side.
get. We was in another part of the room. Me, myself, you, Jonathan, and 2 others was there.
Yeah,
and they kept going on and off the table, but nothing. We felt a touch of a movement, but that could have been nothing significant whatsoever. And I put it down to somebody like move, and because there wasn't, it was very easily to do that. I just don't. You know, when you get when the glass does start moving and you get that shake at the beginning, there was that, but then that was it. And we decided to stop there because we heard the noise that was going on in the main room.
Everybody went into that one.
We all went into that to see this table dancing. So.
And the funny thing is obviously I don't go on them. I step away. And I was recording anyway for the show.
Yeah.
And I put a REM pod and a cat ball on the window ledge.
You did, yeah.
And they spontaneously went off.
They did.
Together at one stage, and then one went off, then the other one went off as if it was moving towards one to the other.
Very strange.
That was really interesting. The table tipping, I'm always in 2 minds because I'm always worried about somebody might, without knowing it, with the excitement of everything is moving the table.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying they did.
Yeah.
It could have been that, that was moving like that, the table. And it'd be nice to go back there and try it again.
It would,
And the funny thing is in next week's show, we were in a room. It was the book room, wasn't it? I think it was the library.
Oh, yeah.
And something happened in there. I won't talk about
it.
Yes. You'll listen to that next week, and that was interesting.
Very
so
interesting.
going back to the table tipping, I can't really say it didn't happen because of what happened to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it at that.
And 3 of us there,
and so we'll leave it at that, and then next week people will be able to listen into that and listen to what happened.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it was it was a fantastic night. This is only part 1, and it was a really good night, and everybody, the atmosphere was fantastic with everybody.
Yeah.
You probably heard it when they were doing the human pendulum, how excited people were
and
how
all
it was
excited.
enjoyable it was, and that's what it's all about.
It is, because there was a lot of newbies, as we call them. Some who've been there, on Ghost Invest before, and that. But everybody was having fun, wasn't it?
A lot of energy.
Yes,
a
definitely.
Lot of energy.
Well, we didn't go to bed till around 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And there was there 4 others who stayed up the whole night.
They never went to bed, did they?
They didn't go to bed whatsoever.
Crazy.
And I kept seeing, because we was in the car, as I said, you fast asleep, warm.
DJ's name was?
DJ.
He looked like the Walking Dead in the morning, didn't he?
They did.
Nice lad, though.
I just kept seeing him going past. 5 o'clock in the morning, still watching him doing a walkabout and going through.
He was like a hot water bottle, though, wasn't he?
I couldn't believe it.
At the end.
We were all shivering, honest to God. And he was going, I'm not cold. And I went, oh, get out of it. And then, he said, touch my hand. So I went like, it was like a radiator.
Yeah, he came over, didn't he? He was like, feel me.
I couldn't believe it.
How can he keep that heat? And he hadn't slept all night, all the way through. He'd stayed up.
Yeah, but he was really young, wasn't he? He was only a young lad.
Yeah. And when the group,
that's what I said. Well, I should have been like that.
Yeah, well, Jonathan's old, isn't he? Jonathan,
listen to you ripping each other.
Jonathan's old anyway. I mean, look at me. Hey, expert. Sorry. Look at me. I mean, I'm as fit as a...
Listen, I could say you're an expert at many things, but it wouldn't be for the radio.
I know, yeah.
Oh, God.
I remember that, Jonathan.
Yeah,
you do know I'm in control of the microphones on this, don't you? Hey, although your voice is that big, you probably wouldn't need a microphone.
Oh.
Okay, it's sleeves up, jackets off.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then, Marie, when you finish beating them up, can you come in and let me know?
So the good thing is, we've told you about, you know, we've got our views about table tipping and everything like that. Tell us your views. We want to know about them and what your experiences and everything. That would be great to know what our listeners have got. So where did they contact us, Jamie?
Well, the only way I'm going to remember is because I can't remember the email address, but they can get onto our Facebook page. It's Access Paranormal Radio Podcast. Go on there, join us, follow us, and also get us on YouTube as well with exactly the same name, Access Paranormal Radio Podcast. Subscribe, because there's some stuff going to be really good on there as well.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, we'd like all your opinions. And Marie does put things on the Facebook. We started putting things up because we've done the angel numbers, which we've hey, I'll tell you what, that was a good way of going in now, because Marie's done something with angel numbers this week, hasn't she? She found the book, which Marie...
I bought, Dale.
What do you mean? You bought it? I bought it.
No, I was going to say I bought it some years ago, lent it out, and then I didn't get it back, so you rebought it, me.
Good get out, but anyway.
It is. Well, it's not, it's true.
So, yeah, Marie had a look. We had a message from someone called Louise.
Yes,
and Marie's going to read that out in a minute, and then she's going to explain what the angel numbers are, aren't you, Marie?
Yeah, just from Doreen Virtue's angel number book, and we'll see if there's anything, if Louise is listening, let us know if anything is significant to you from that. So, shall I go into it?
Yeah, please.
So Louise said that she had a weird thing that happened when she went to the bathroom and got back into bed about 5 minutes, and we heard movement from the daughter's bedroom. Both children asleep. It was something or someone moving a daughter's door, a door sign, and it happened around 2 minutes, and then it stopped. Once they checked it, it stopped, but it was going for 2 minutes swinging. I'm just reading what it actually was. So as soon as they left the room to check the noise, it stopped, and when we opened the daughter's door, we knew that what caused it. So they reenacted the noise. So it was actually a heart on the door, and it was tied by a ribbon, and the door on the door handle, and it was actually swinging, but it was swinging for 2 minutes until they got up and went and checked it.
Right.
The other thing that she's mentioned as well is that some of it, a little boy has seen things when he was, well, why he's still a child now, as I say, in the house. And a son, he tells her that sometimes someone comes in his bedroom and his name's called Bonnie Bryan. And we just thought it could, well, she said it just thought it could be imaginary friend. So that was something else. So they are considering getting cameras and security cameras, just check out what's going in and see can they find any history on the place and things like that. She's going to go to the library. Now, some of the things, the numbers that she was getting as well, she always says that she gets numbers before and after of things that do happen in her home. And the numbers that she actually gets is either 222, 8888 or 111. So I had a look at these, and the ones that's come up, so the ones that she gets beforehand was all the ones, and that actually comes up as it's saying to her from Doreen's book of angel numbers, stay positive, your thoughts are materialising rapidly, so you just want to ensure positive outcomes by focusing only on the good within yourself and others, good within yourself and others, sorry, and the situation that you're in. And the things that happened, you said the 222s are the ones that happen afterwards. So I've got what that says. Yeah. So that comes out as trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to. With divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. So that's what it says in the 2. So Louise, if any of this is, sounds right to you, let me know. Just to cover the last one that you actually did was all the 8s. This is a very auspicious sign of completing financial support from the universe. Money is flowing in your direction. So Louise, you're out there, get in touch with us. Let us know if any of that is significant to you and what else you found. So thank you as well, Louise, for getting in touch with me.
Yeah, and Louise, if any money does flow your way, remember, we gave you the little bit of a voice earlier on the radio show. But we're not far off the end of the show now, and Jonathan's finished coughing his guts up there from the dust from last night.
Down, yeah.
But it was worth it.
Do you know what it was?
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was well worth it, wasn't it?
A lot of dust.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
We suffer now.
Well, I have a little bit of a cough. Poor Jonathan was like, honestly, I thought he got sunburns on his face. He went that red.
Oh, bless.
But it's been a cracking night again, hasn't it? I mean, the investigation
Really
over in, where's it called? Where we were in Wales?
It's a Welsh workhouse, that's all I'm saying.
Good one.
No more comment.
That is brilliant.
But we've got to say, though, that we had a walkabout in the night time, didn't we? And there was a couple of owls. Well, there was an owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just while we're going, and I done my owl noise. I'll do it now. Hold on. And what happened?
All the replies.
Yeah.
It went mad, didn't it?
With the owls from
crazy.
everywhere. I actually heard them from round the corner. I think I was in the women's area where you look out on the grounds, and I could hear all these owl noises, and now I'm thinking, what the heck's going on? Somebody's messing around.
No wonder no one slept that night.
I know, yeah. Everybody's
Well, that was funny, that wasn't it?
So they were just coming closer and closer to you, wasn't they?
I think
every
you
time
told
you
me
did.
off, yeah. They got really close, didn't he? It was dead loud.
Yeah.
And when it stopped, it just went silent, didn't it? They started a little bit, and then it all of a sudden went silent.
Yeah.
Because what they were doing was going on a territorial thing, you know, to somebody in our territory.
Yeah.
And you told me off because you said it's not a wildlife night, it's a paranormal
Paranormal
night.
night.
Because I was getting all excited because I've these owls coming towards me. But I can't help it. I mean, I love me wildlife
Just
stuff.
send you off into the woods next time.
Now, I've seen some of them movies. I'm not doing that. But yeah. Anyway, it's the end of the show. I've got to go. Oh, hey, I'm a partner. Didn't know it. So, Marie and Jonathan, thanks again for coming on to the show. And we'll see you all again next week here on Access Paranormal Radio Podcast. Good night.